Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. So we're a couple minutes late getting started on the live stream tonight, but I wanted to get a few extra things in place because it's gonna be a great night. Um, I got a big, I've, it's gonna be off the charts, guys. The crystal opening that we've got coming up tomorrow is going to be ridiculous. But I wanted to start out over here on the backup account. We got a few crystals to open. You know, I promised you guys that if we add 6 stars to the account, that it is going to be something that you guys have control over. So, want to start off here with some Cavalier crystals. Obviously, we've been working our way through the free-to-play content. Okay, so 2 3 stars and a 4-star Nexus. Um, we're going to follow this up here real shortly with some huge things. Um, it's I'm so excited, guys. We're gonna buy some of the biggest stuff out of the store tonight. Like, I mean, you got had to put the extra background in there, honestly, just because of the fact wanted to play with the lights because that store of Gwen's is just so gorgeous, and I thought we should make sure that we have a little bit of celebration on it. So another 6 crystals here, just 3 stars. So I think we're gonna go ahead and go Cable here. Put some sig levels into him. 5-star Symbiote Supreme. Okay, I will take that. That will definitely help the backup account here. We're gonna start pushing the Cavalier on this here soon. We're getting ready to tie up the Thronebreaker series on the main account and start the Paragon push. So definitely can use anything that will make that push up to Cavalier a little easier. So any 5 and 6 stars. 5-star Nexus there. Okay. So the brand new 5 stars is Sorcerer Symbiote Supreme, and the 5-star Nexus out of that. Okay, so we're doing pretty good already here. Definitely adding to the backup account. Let's knock out this Nexus here, and then we're gonna go over and look at. Well, so we can awaken Symbiote Supreme already, or we can add Spot to the roster. Um, I mean, obviously we've got the option of awakening Drax, but that's not an option with the other two sitting there. Uh, I think we're gonna take Spot. The awakening I know would help him, but the new champion is I think worth it. So we got 3 legendary crystals here. Let's see if we can do anything nearly as good as 2 more 5 stars, guys. I mean, we can't even hit 6 stars out of the crystals that we're hitting tonight, and we've already looked at 4 new 5 stars for this account. A little bit of gold here. Definitely going to need that. We've got a gold deficit going on in this account. But let's check out these 40 gold pool crystals, see if we have any chance of it, or if we're just going to go ahead and take care of the gold that we're going to need to push up some of these new champions. And gold it is, but hey, nearly 1 million gold there. One more fabulous pool crystal and just some units there. Okay, and so I've seen some great pulls out of these already. I've my alliance members have been sending me over some gorgeous things. These are the first ones I've done on the backup account, and the main account will be saving for the video, which will be out tomorrow. So let's see what we get here. Okay, some 6-star. Okay, 2+5 generic SIGs, 6-star SIGs is gorgeous. The 400,000 in gold is amazing. The 2 worth of shards of 6 stars so that we could add 2 new 6 stars to the account. Okay, guys, I told you if we get 6 stars, you guys get to decide if the awakening gems go on them. We got 2 of them right here, right off the bat, and then we're going to go over and spend the over 6 million in the store tonight. So right off the bat, we get Venom. Guys, Venom. I mean, this is great for the account. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'll be putting up a survey question in a couple days on that, whether or not Venom gets the Awakening Gem. Or I guess Spider-Man 2099 also has a possibility on that. Wow. Those are, I mean, the 5 stars were gorgeous. Might as well see if we can't add another one here in the process. What do we got? Awakening Mysterio. Okay, so guys, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put out a survey question and everything here in the next couple days. But let me know in the comments. Yeah, do you guys think that we finally found out who is going to get the 6-star Awakening Gem that we've been holding on to? We've got several good candidates here. So let me know. I will be doing a follow-up video on that soon. But let's go ahead and switch over. We got one more thing coming up. We're gonna switch to a little bit of gameplay for half a second real quick while I switch accounts, and then I will be right back to show you guys our spend. So just bear with me real quick, just switching accounts here, like I said, and it's time to go over to the big account and do the spend because, yeah, I mean, we have quite a bit to spend in the store tonight. This is just a little bit of gameplay from the most recent Thronebreaker episode that you're going to see there. So if you haven't watched that yet, go check it out. It's worth the view. So we are coming back live with the main account up and running. As you guys can see there, if you're looking, we first off have a ridiculous amount of units again, and we are looking at over 400 crystals that we'll be looking at for the crystal opening. 6.276 million that we have available to spend in this store, and we're going to start right off the bat here. We are looking at our third rank 4 6-star soon. And here is what we need to be able to do it. Just going to right off the bat grab the tier 5s for Hercules because he's getting it. and we are going to come straight over here, and we have been hunting for this man for weeks now. Iron Man Infamous is now officially part of our roster. Next, we're going to come over here and grab the selector bundle. And 2021 was a great year for champions. There were some amazing choices that came out. Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, the key to the game, the reason why they say everything in the game is broken, because apparently he can walk through any of it. Added to the roster. So we still have $3.5 million left to spend. Right off the bat here, probably shouldn't have. We'll just go ahead and pick up a couple of the 6-star generic awakening gems there. And, you know, we definitely have the 7 stars coming out real soon. So we're going to be looking at those. These are going to get added to the crystal opening for tomorrow. So this is a little preview of how much we have to look forward to. We knocked out of the park getting Hercules, so we don't have to hunt him anymore. We knocked Infamous Iron Man out of the search, so we don't have to look for him anymore. Unless we decide to try to awaken them naturally, which we will probably wait to use the gems until we make sure that we don't. We have still been looking for Archangel, Warlock, and Human Torch. So I think we're just going to go ahead and take all 3 of these and see if one of the 3 of them can't give us Archangel. If we can get Archangel and get him awakened, that would be phenomenal. So let's see. We still have 1.3 left to spend. I think right off the bat here, guys, I think this one's for you guys. So we could five 5-star or 5 6-star featured crystals. How's that sound to you guys? Yeah, let's throw that in there too. What's the purchase limit on that's 4. Okay, 2 of them would be max. We can get all 8 of those though. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm probably having a little bit too much fun with this. I really am. But tomorrow's crystal opening is going to be ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what makes sense to actually, I think what we'll do. Okay. We spent the 6 million we said we'd spend. Quite a bit more, obviously. We still have several days of this event left, whereas that we can earn more. I have purchased all that is purchasable. Um, but that does mean that purchased all that has been purchasable out of the store, more appropriately out of the unit store. We did get the 6-star Jessica Jones as a reward for buying out the store, apparently. But then, obviously, now we've got Hercules and Infamous Iron Man added onto the roster as well. And we are looking at an insane crystal opening for this week, guys. Obviously, the 52 prims are still working towards other goals and still climbing on a regular basis. We've still got the weekly deals that we bought up. 24 Cavalier Nexuses, 3 Grand Masters. We already are sitting on a 5 and a 6-star Nexus. 51 of the clear out crystals. 206 of the no full and golds crystals. And 117,000 6-star shards. Yeah, this is going to be a huge opening. So stay tuned, guys. I was privileged enough today to feature one of my alliance mates' openings, and for the first time, someone offered to let me commentate one of their openings for my channel, and I am so ecstatic about that one. If you guys haven't watched it yet, please go over and check that out. Support him. He had a great opening, and we talked afterwards, and he said I did him justice in how he felt during the opening, and that is probably the best compliment that I could even ask for. I'm so happy to be continuing to get to know more and more of you in the community. I am so happy for you guys' support. So grateful for it. We have so much going in it, and I value you guys every day. I know I'm not the best player in the game. I do my best to make sure that my information is accurate and gives you the best opportunities to know the paths I'm taking, to know the champions I'm using. If I make mistakes with them, I understand. I do. Some of these champions I am more practiced with. Some of them I don't always play the way everybody says is the ideal way. But I am working on improving. And my vow to this community is that I will never be perfect. Hey man, welcome to see you. Thanks for stopping in for the live stream. We just bought out the store and are going to be set and have set us up for a huge crystal opening. So we are just going to build up some arena tonight and push that crystal opening even bigger, because why not? Let's see how big we can get, guys. I'm like I was starting to say, my vow to every one of you as my audience, I will never be perfect. I will show you that you don't have to be perfect, but I will also promise you guys that I will always be looking to improve. In the game, as the channel, you name it, I will be looking to do my best to get better so that you guys can see that 1% at a time repeatedly can improve things dramatically. I've had a life where I've been through a lot, and I have made more mistakes than I want to count. I have been set back more times than I want to even think about, but I have always improved upon myself a little bit more all the time, and the channel's growth is a amazing testament to what we're working on towards. Okay, guys, getting a little deep there. So, anyways, anybody else loving this Gwenpool Bobble store? Tell me how you feel about this event. This one, I think, we were kind of thinking we were gonna get spring clean, which was a great event last year, but um, I don't know. I think this was a impressive improvement upon it. There is, obviously you saw quite a bit that I did on the main account here with spending money, but that was also why I started out this live stream tonight with showing you guys what I had gotten already for the backup account without spending a dime. That okay, I take that back. I spent $10 on the platinum track. That is it. Other than that, I have not bought any unit packs on that account. I have not bought anything extra. I won't even visit the Gwenpool store until closer to the end of it, because I want to see what it looks like from a free-to-play perspective. I know that Kabam Jax mentioned the ability to get over 200,000, nearly 300,000, just for free of the Deadpool tokens to be able to trade in the store. And 300,000's fairly decent. There's some good values in there as far as obviously it's not going to get you the selectors so that you can just particularly pick the champions you want, but there's some good rank up materials in there, and there are still some decent crystal values in there that you could possibly still be able to target the champions that you're looking for. Personally, I think if you're not going to go directly for the rank up materials, then I would look at Sigstones and Awakening gems. New champions are always great, but first off, you're not always going to be guaranteed that you get the champion that you're looking for. Nor are you guaranteed that even if you get the champion that you're looking for, that you're going to enjoy that champion. Unless you've already played that champion at a lower level and are for sure that is the type of champion that you want. It's a little bit of a gambit on that. Now, on the other hand, taking the champions that you already have, that you are already doing well at working with, and awakening them, putting more sig levels into them, and just using them to push content can be sometimes a lot better for you. Don't get caught up on the idea of who's the top god tier champion. Okay. I've said it before on the channel on many occasions. I know for years a lot of people bagged on champions like Loki, and I found a lot of use for him. As a matter of fact, one of my alliance mates today opened a Loki, and he's like, "Man, I got bad luck again." I was like, "No, no, no," and I explained to him, the buff steal, the unblockable special 2. The fact that he awakened, he gets power gain up to that special 1, so he can easily steal buffs over and over again. And he went, "Oh, that's a Hulkling counter." I went, "Yeah, yeah, that is a great Hulkling counter." And that's it. Sometimes you got to look at it. And I will tell you, anybody that I've talked to, even myself, as I'm as I got further into Act 6, and now that I'm getting ready to start Act 7, a lot of the times it's, yes, okay, Hercules walks through most things. Kitty walks through most things. But at the same time, sometimes you want the right counter for the right thing more so than you want to have the quote unquote perfect champion. You know, Hulk with the Overseer synergy to avoid the mind control is, can do quite a bit for you. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, we've been live for about a half an hour now. If you get a chance, check out the beginning of the stream. I started off right off the bat tonight with the backup account. We went on and opened a few crystals on there, added a few new 6 stars. So we're going to have a poll soon on who to give the Awakening Gem to, whether or not either one of them are worth it or not. We added Spider-Man 2099 and oh my god, I'm getting old. Somebody in the chat remind me who we opened. But then we came over to the main account here and we went to the store and bought out quite a bit of the Gwenpool store, and we added Hercules and Infamous Iron Man to the account tonight. And also on top of that, we added the rank up material for to be able to guarantee that Hercules ends up being our 3rd rank 4 6 star. We also have enough that we will be definitely doing at least 2 day 1 7 stars. So that's another thing just to preview. But I appreciate you stopping in, man. Even if you stopped in a little late, and I will. I know I've heard it from a few different streams over the years that sometimes you get the notifications, sometimes you don't. YouTube's algorithm is an amazing thing. Sometimes it gives you everything you want. Yeah, I've seen a lot of really good things with Spider-Man 2099. I like fighting against him. And I think he's a fun champion. I was talking to another alliance mate today, and she was saying she went ballistic because she thought he was so cool. She hadn't really played against him too much. Am I going to lose to Nick Fury twice in a row? Apparently, I am. um, God, I can't believe that I can't think of who we pulled as the other 6-star. Because I was really happy about them. I was. Uh, oh, Symbiote Supreme. I can't believe I blanked that one for so long. But yeah, Symbiote Supreme. So we've been sitting on the generic Awakening gem since the banquet event in December. I promised the channel that they could make the decision when we use that. And to this point, we haven't had anything necessarily jump out for the channel. But let me know. I had it, yeah. Um, I I'm not necessarily for sure that Spider-Man 2099 or Symbiote Supreme are um, top tier candidates for it. I know they're not necessarily top tier candidates. I mean, we could sit on it forever until we got Hercules or Kitty or Archangel or Warlock or um, infamous Iron Man. Oh yeah, that's right. We have those on the main account, except for Warlock and Archangel. But we did just get 4 new Awakening gems over there, so we're definitely going to have to make some major decisions on who's getting awakened on that account. Other than Hercules, obviously. Or on this account, I should say, because I'm playing on this one right now. Badly, because I'm rambling and having a great time instead of paying attention to how I'm fighting. So that one went well. Um, as a matter of fact, why don't we take a step real quick and go look at something? No, we are not doing that. I take that back, guys. I was thinking about, well, look, Hercules is definitely getting the Awakening Gem. Let's go put the Awakening Gem into Hercules real quick on the channel. Because that makes sense, and that's what we should do. And why should we not do that? Because I'm opening 400 crystals tomorrow, guys. And one of those crystals will definitely be Hercules after we've spent 3 months looking for him and not getting him, and now we have him. And if I put an Awakening Gem into him tonight, even more so will it be guaranteed that I get Hercules tomorrow out of those gems. And that's great in some ways because, of course, he does need high sig. In other ways, the fact that we could have used the generic Awakening Gem on somebody else, if we dupe him, yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So, um, nice, man. Yeah, that Cosmic 3 to 4 gem. Um, those, one of those would actually be 100% worth it. Obviously, in the process, I got the 1 to 2 gem, so that'll save on some of the cost of pushing him up. One of the nice things about the purchase today is we are already over 19 million in gold again. That's gonna go real quick. I expect to be broke again soon. Even with the fact that we are gonna open up over 200 gold pool crystals tomorrow. Infamous Iron Man and Hercules alone, I think, are gonna soak up a huge chunk of that gold. I know they're going to suck up a huge chunk of that gold. I should have all the catalysts I need, especially with the gems, to be able to take Hercules directly to rank 4. I haven't done the math in a while because I've never thought about. This will be the first time ever taking a champion from from one all the way up to rank 4 as a 6-star. Not something that honestly I ever thought that I would be doing. Well, okay. We all know the progression of this game, and eventually you get to a point that something like that is possible. Obviously, I'm about to do it. Yeah, like I said, I knew it was going to be a good chunk, 3 million to get to rank 3. I think one of my alliance mates said 9 million to get theirs to rank 4. So yeah, it could be 12 of the 19 just on Hercules, and then another 3 to get Infamous Iron Man possibly up to rank 3. I know he's definitely worth rank 3 in. He's also a huge contender for one of those generic 6 stones. Yeah, I just spent a ton the other day. I actually got my second rank 4, which is even more reason why we have got to start on Act 7. And what I decided that we're going to do is as soon as we get the last level of Thronebreaker out, I'm going to start alternating between working on Cavalier on the backup account and working on Thronebreaker on or Paragon on the main account. So that will probably be started in about 2 weeks, which will give me just enough time to finish up the side quest for this month. I'll probably go back to taking off monthly and side quest until I finish up with Paragon again, just because of the fact that the resource intensity on doing it. But this month's side quest is so juicy that I definitely want to finish threat level 5 on it before I start pushing on anything else. Not to mention on top of that, there's even more resources right there that are definitely well worth it. So, this is going to be a big account growth month again, and I'm sure I will have plenty of people having comments upon my account soon. Something I am quite well used to, the idea that the amount of shock and awe and sometimes disbelief at the existence of my account and my skill level. But I'm getting better, guys. I am. Obviously I slip up and don't do great. I'm not being 100% focused right now. Chat's more important. I can easily knock out 1,000,000 points in this arena and the 350,000 in the other arena and the 250,000 in the little arena in a couple hours time, when I'm not sitting here talking to all you guys and talking about the game and doing what I love, which is spending time with you guys. Because honestly, I'm so grateful to all of you guys. You've become an amazing community already. I've never doubted the MCOC community of being amazing people, but the experience of adding even more people to that community that I have personal experience with, that have supported me as we continue to grow the channel, have taken the time to like the videos, watching the videos, stopping in for these live streams. Every one of you guys, I am so thankful to each and every one of you, and I appreciate it so much. Um, like I said, I made a huge purchase today, and it was all because I wanted to make sure that I had the content out there for you guys. And it's yeah, it's gonna personally make my account look sweet. Um, but if it wasn't for the channel, I would have never. Um, yeah, I've had a lot of people comment on the fact that I was Cavalier with a rank 4. Um, I got really lucky in the banquet event. I did, and that helped me get Nick Fury. And with having Nick Fury already at a rank 3, um, there was no question of how much I knew he could do for my account. So he was an easy choice for the first rank 4. Um, I made the choice the other day during the level up event to make Tigra my second rank 4. I know with the fact that I have Doom on the account and some of the others I have, would not necessarily have been everybody's choice, but even though I am not the best Tigra player, I do absolutely love her. She does a ton of work, and she has some great usage. Her Nullify, let alone the charges that she builds up. Yeah, I love her ability to shut down ranged attacks. Her range in general. The fact that if I've got a special build up, I can go ahead and, even if I don't time my distance perfectly, correct that just by firing off that special. Oh, she is so sweet. I love her. So I am so first off, I am never going to apologize for the fact that she is my second rank 4. Uh, and secondly, I would like to thank the community member that I know is out there who loves Tiger even more than I do, and for making me learn that champion so that I could talk to them about it, and giving me every reason under the sun to start using Tigra and realizing how phenomenal she really is. Eventually, I will be moving Corvus up. He's just not a priority anymore. I wish he was. I love. You guys have seen far too much gameplay of me using Corvus. My 5-star carried me through Cavalier. My primary team for most of the push to Cavalier was Corvus Glaive, Luke Cage, Aegon, Star-Lord, and Loki. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know, like I said, Doom is number 1, but that's, easily top 3. Um, I've seen her on a few lists where some people have put her as high as number 2. Um, so, like I said, Not going to apologize in any way, shape, or form for it, no matter what anybody else would think. I've been a big preponderant the entire time I've been playing this game that you go with the champions that you have the most fun using. Rentraw, yeah, I've seen him go back and forth on the list between 2, 3. The lowest I think I've ever seen him on anybody's list was 4. But yeah, he's definitely top 5 for most people. I don't have him as a 6-star yet, so my third highest right now of my mystics is Longshot. But that was first off for defensive purposes and second off for Battlegrounds purposes because his animations are so long. And he's a pain. He's such a pain. And so, great way to cheese through Battlegrounds as a defender. If you get a good matchup and you can catch somebody with Longshot, you can eat up quite a bit of their clock. And I've seen plenty of matches in Battlegrounds come down to who took it faster. And so, yeah, anybody that I can put out there with long animations that I know easily, Spider Ham is another one that I think is great for that purpose. So have you are you waiting on the Bubble Bobble store, or have you started making purchases, or is there something particular you're going for in there? I know that you are primarily free to play, aren't you? I know, like I said on the backup account, because of the fact that the only thing I bought was the platinum track, I won't go into the Bubble Bobble store on that account until probably the last day, because I want to make sure that I have plenty available. I know exactly what I have available to spend before I start spending. Obviously, on this account, with the fact that we went ahead and whaled out today, going in and buying the big purchases, it wasn't going to matter how much more that I got free. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me know how that goes. Let me know if you get, if you hit Paragon in time to get to those deals. I know one of my alliance mates tonight was talking about the idea that he's going to be looking for or to go for 8.2 as well, completion, so that he could push up for Paragon as well. He's pretty close on. He just needs his last rank 3. I wondered, man. Like, you never said anything particularly, but okay, I get it. Uh, that's cool, man. Really, it is. I'm glad that you made it over for the live stream. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everything that you do. It's great, 100%. Um, so, but yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. You never said anything about the two different screen names. So no, like I said, I talk to so many people in the community at this point, between everybody in the alliance, everybody from my old alliances that I talk to online chat, and then I'm in, I think, 34 Facebook groups. So yeah, I mean, and there's I get people private messaging me all the time and stuff, and I most of the time I do, I know particularly who all we're following and stuff and everything. I had one guy that I knew definitely. He joined the YouTube Alliance for about a week, and I think he expected us to instantly have 30 members, which I would like. But obviously, a lot of the people that follow the channel are already active in a bigger alliance. And I appreciate that they follow the channel, because I know that type of stuff just isn't going to appeal. They're not going to leave a gold 2 or a gold 1 alliance, and definitely not going to leave a platinum alliance just to go join a YouTube alliance. I mean, I know there was a point in time, Dork Digger Dave, back in the day, he used to have channel alliances. And I know at one point he had gotten so big that he had 7 different alliances associated with his channel. Which is great, and I'm glad that he was able to find a lot of people that he could trust to make sure that, you know, what he was trying to do for his community was always there. And so, if I ever get to the point that I get to be that honored as to be able to talk about that level, I will definitely remain as humble as I am, because it's a goal, and I'm pushing for it, and I will continue to push for it, but I will never expect it, and I will always be grateful and understand that you guys are what makes the channel even possible. So, well, let's see here. Where are we at? I think we are hopefully going to fight better with Quicksilver than this. Though, the fun part with Quicksilver is if I just sit here and dodge, he gets more powerful. Quicksilver is not one that I have investigated, but I have figured out how to have fun with him, and he is a blast. He is definitely worth the rating that they gave him. He's definitely worth the hype for anybody who treasures him as a champion. I know why they made him a science champion. It will always annoy me that he's not a mutant for so many reasons, especially considering the fact that if I could horseman him, he would be even better. But so there we go, guys. We hit the 1,000,000 points there. We spent over 6 million in the store. I think we're going to dive over real quick, take one quick look at one last thing, and then we're probably going to call it for the night. But I want to thank everybody. As you can see here, the crystal count is getting ridiculous. And we're not opening all 500 of those, but we will be opening quite a few of them. So a few things that I wanted to look at real quick and show off for the channel. Obviously, we're stacked on tier 5s. Tier 6 basics, we got 4. So that is going to be important. We've got the tier 5 cosmics just sitting there waiting. We have a tier 5 of every class, at least one. We've got 4 waiting on the skill there. And we have the 3, almost 4 of the tier 3 alphas. And as you guys can see here, for the awakening gems, we have 4 generics and a tech. So if we don't dupe Infamous Iron Man or Hercules naturally, they will both be awakened and both be leveled up very soon. Inventory management is a different thing than it ever was, guys. One of the things I definitely miss about having items used events was when I timed everything for. Obviously, it is still of value to time it during particular class advancements, mystic advancement, skill advancement, so on and so on. You can still get points for using your awakening gems and still get points for using your 6 stones. That's the different shift in mindset that I know I'm having a hard time remembering to make sure I'm doing. But I hope everybody else is transitioning to that, because with the Alliance events changing, that definitely does take they don't want us to hoard, but you kind of took away my timing on when I want to use things. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Alex. I'm glad you're liking the openings. I've got a huge one coming tomorrow. I don't know if you seen earlier or not. We're looking at close to 400 crystals for tomorrow. It will break anything we've ever done. We went whale out today. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys join me for it. I will have that out tomorrow afternoon. Yep. Thanks, man. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for tonight, guys. But I really appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for checking out every one of the videos. Thank you for every bit of the growth. I appreciate every member of you for being part of this community, for coming around and everything else. It's going to be great. We are going to continue to keep growing. We're going to continue to keep improving. We're going to continue to make sure that we're getting better 1% at a time. And I will see everybody back for the next one. So, peace out.